Hello students, now I am taking next topic of the vector algebra and exercise 10.3 is related to this particular topic. Topic is product of two vectors, and in this there are two type of product of two vectors. One is the scalar or dot product and the second is cross or vector product. The name itself is there, scalar or dot. It is known as dot product because we use the dot sign, and it is known as scalar product also because the answer is a scalar quantity. And when we say cross product, we will use the cross sign here and the answer will be a vector quantity. So the first important part is that the scalar product or dot product results into a scalar quantity. Now see, what is the meaning of this? What is the scalar product or dot product? The scalar product or dot product of two non-zero vectors. That is very important part. Now what is the meaning of non-zero vectors? Non-zero vectors means the vector A is not equal to 0 vector and vector B is not equal to 0 vector. That is the important part here. That is non-zero vector. So what is the dot product now? It is vector A dot vector B is the magnitude of A dot the magnitude of B into cos theta, and here the theta is the angle between two vectors. See this now. Suppose these are the two vectors and this is the angle here. This is A point and this is B point, and say this is A vector and this is B vector, and having the angle between them is theta. Then this is the dot product of these two. Now there are some properties of the dot product. The first is A dot B is a scalar quantity. As I already told you that A dot B is, this is scalar quantity magnitude, this is scalar quantity magnitude, and cos theta, that is also the scalar quantity. So the first point is that A dot B is a scalar quantity. The second is, if A dot B is 0 and A and B are non-zero vectors, it means very important part. It means what? They are perpendicular. And the main objective of dot product is, whenever we have to prove that two vectors are perpendicular to each other, we use the concept of dot product. If you find their dot product and if it is 0, then we say that these two vectors are perpendicular to each other. The next is, if the angle between two vectors are 0, that is they are collinear vectors, then the product of two vectors, dot product of two vectors is equal to the product of their magnitude, because you all know that the value of cos 0 is 1. So that will be 1 here. So here the dot product will be equal to the product of their magnitude, and here if both the vectors are the same, then it is the square of the magnitude. You see, this concept is also used very much now. The concept is that A dot A is the square of their magnitude. Now if the angle between two vectors is pi, you know the value of cos pi is -1. So here the dot product will be equal to minus of the product of their magnitude, and here it is the product of A and minus A vector is minus the square of their magnitude. The next is, in the IJK system, I dot I, J dot J and K dot K. Yes, you see what will be the angle between them? It is 0 degree. So it will be equal to the square of their magnitude. And you know what is the magnitude of I cap? It is 1. So it is 1. And I dot J or J dot K or K dot I, all these are perpendicular to each other. So their product will be 0. Because I and J, they are, I means 1 unit at x-axis, J means 1 unit in direction of y-axis. So they are perpendicular to each other. So when they are perpendicular to each other, their product will be 0. And please remember, it is 0, not 0 vector. There is a difference. 0 is the scalar quantity, and when you put vector on the 0, then it is a vector quantity. And very important part is, please see this now. the scalar product is commutative. Yani if you multiply A with the B or B with A, there will be no difference. That is, commutative means 2 into 3 is also 6 and 3 into 2 is also 6. So it is the order is not important here. In case of the dot product, there will be a different behavior in case of the vector product. That we will study afterward. So these are the important properties of the scalar product, and definitely there will be a problem in the board exam, objective problem or 2 marks problem from this part. These are the basics of the dot product which you have to remember, and you have to be very perfect in their part. So all these properties you please revise, write in your register, and always you read the small things. These are the pinpoint things which are important from board examination point of view. I am taking a sum and I am explaining you more about the dot product. Yes, all of you see the problems related to the product of two vectors, that is basically the dot product. If A is this and B is this, find A dot B. So the answer is A dot B is equal to I plus 2j plus 3k cap into I cap minus 3j cap plus 2k cap. And the answer will be it is 1 into 1, because I with j will be 0 and I with k will be 0. So we'll take only I and I. So it is 1 and 1 plus 2 into minus 3 plus 3 into 2. So the final answer is 1 minus 6 plus 6. So the answer is 1. So in this way we find the product, that is we find the dot product of two vectors, because I with I is 1 into 1, I with j, I with k will be 0. So directly j with j, that is 2 with minus 3, it is minus 6, and 3 with 2, it is 6. So the answer is 1 unit. The second problem is find the angle between these two vectors. You know, we have already studied that A dot B is the magnitude of A dot magnitude of B cos theta. So what will be the angle between two vectors? It is the cos theta is A dot B upon the magnitude of A and the magnitude of B. Now in this particular problem, the magnitude of A, the magnitude of A will be root 1 ka square, 2 ka square and 3 ka square. So it will be 1 plus 4 plus 9. The answer is root 14. What will be the magnitude of B vector? The magnitude of B vector will be 1 square, 1 square, 1 square. So this answer will be root 3. And the last part is we will calculate the A dot B. So you see now the A dot B in this. The A dot B will be 1 into 1 plus 2 into 1 plus 3 into 1. So it is 1 plus 2 plus 3. So answer is 6. So what will be the angle between these two vectors now? The answer will be 6 upon root 3 dot root 14. This is cos theta. So what will be the value of theta? It is cos inverse 6 upon root 14 into 3. That is 42. So that is the angle between the two vectors. So in this way we can find the angle between two vectors. We can find its dot product. We can find the magnitude. So I hope this part is clear to you. I am explaining you the next type of in my next video, that will be the cross product or vector product. Thank you.